Hey everyone. Alright. So, it is like the third week in a row where I'm not able to stream on the days that I said that I would stream. Uh, I would like to say that in my defense, a lot of IRL stuff has been happening, and it's almost not been my fault, but honestly, sometimes I feel like I'm not even in control of my life, so. But anyway, I have some time right now, and I wanted to keep playing Arknights, so I'm gonna keep playing Arknights. So, I'm just gonna get into it before I talk about anything else. Let's see. There's not been a lot new, just a couple of other people. I used the ticket that I got for the event thing of automatically level someone to Elite 2 with Shiryuki. Just because she seems funny. She's got stupid range, and she throws a big ass shuriken that slows people, so I just think that's funny for some reason. Anyway, let's keep going. That's not where I was. I was farming that. I was also not where it was. There you go. Partial necrosis. Broken strings. As the commander of Rhodes Island, you must direct our operators in battle against Faust, one of the leaders of Reunion. Be careful. Alright. And right into a boss fight that I forgot about. With turrets. Fun. Okay. Although this also costs 0 sanity for some reason, which I... Oh. Alright then. I don't know who most of you are. Well, that's a Mia. Okay, can I seriously not even check your... Okay. Gavial, and some medic, Greythroat, rope. Is that an Elite 2 rope? Why the fuck would... You know what, never mind. Scavenger, lava. Hey, a blaze! I do have a blaze, just not Elite 2. A quorum, I do have a quorum. F Eater, I don't know what the fuck you are. Beagle and a Fang, okay. Well, let's try this out. Greythroat, what's your position? I'm here. I'm providing support to an LGD team. We're about to engage. Attention all elite operators. This may be your first, last, and only large-scale battle in Lungmen. Everyone take Objective as your primary mission. Objective 1 as your primary mission. My team and I will be focusing on engaging the enemy commander. I want you all to remember, top priority is completing the terms of our contract, that is to work with the LGD to ensure the security of Lungmen. But Rhodes Island's mission in this battle is to reduce the friction between the infected and the uninfected people, to prevent clashes. We are Rhodes Island, no matter what else we carry into battle. No matter when, no matter where. And of course, if at any point our operations fall outside our standards, we will put a stop to them at once. As such, we go into battle with a heavy burden of responsibility on our shoulders. Hold up. Sorry, I just need to check something real quick. Okay. That was for my sake, huh? She's such a worrywart. We better speed up or we won't make it. You saw what tough customers those infected were back there. That's a lot for one operator, or even one team to handle. I really should have put that kid to bed once and for all back on the rooftop. Oh, copy. If you don't get your butt to the ambush point, I'll take all of last year's disciplinary reports and hand them over to Dr. Calcit. Settle down, I'll be right there on time. I'm just scratching my coat. Could you put me down when you take the call? Huh?
Sorry, Doctor. I forgot you and Blaze would definitely go at it like this.
What? Hey, I do what I gotta do.
Why are you so pleased with yourself? Anyway, all I need is your location and current position. Current operation. You two seem to be getting along.
Sure are.
Really?
Nope. Aw. Wait, what's happening? What should I tell her?
This is bad. Red alert! Taking psychic damage. I need guidance. Keep at it.
She hung up. Oh no, we're in trouble. At least we're here. Let's take a load off. I don't think that's going to happen. This is the highest point in the district? Well, shit. You know what they say? Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Let's hop down. From this high? Yep. Hold on.
If I'm not mistaken, that's Mephisto's team over there to the east, moving to the ambush zone. And over there,
The Scaly Kid.
he's taking his team to fight something. What is all that back there? Is that the herd? With those numbers?
Looks like we can rest here, Doctor.
Let's go. Time for the final battle. Hey, Amiya, hey! Taking the doctor into the fight.
You should not be taking the Doctor into the fight. He's a doctor, not a fighter. Well, he's a captain? Question mark. What are you thinking? We let a small reunion group go. Then we track them into the slums.
Weren't you leaving that one to the special forces?
No reason we can't take the opportunity. I've already looked into the situation once, and one thing is clear. As long as we're there, special forces can't act openly. Once the fighting stops, they won't be able to do much.
You're not worried about orders from the top?
Who's going to stand up and take responsibility for the team? Alright, so you've got it all figured out. What's going on in the slums? My informants have been busy. There's a few sectors I haven't been able to contact, but we have a lot more intelligence than anyone else.
This is a big gamble, but I guess we have no choice.
The LGD is the only group that can face down the special forces. Amiya, do you copy?
Officer Chen, we're in position.
I need to apologize for the whole ordeal with reunions scooping up the infected. That wouldn't have happened if we'd been more thoughtful.
It's thanks to the LGD's quick action that the slums that Lungmen was able to plan against reunion. On a strategic level, I think you're fine, Officer Chen, but personally, Officer Chen, Misha is dead. And I can't condone your opinions of the infected. Even you know. The Lungmenites who love their city will fight for her, no matter who they are.
Wow, what an awesome little bunny.
Did I just hear Miss Swire?
Don't mind her. Hey! I agree with you, Amiya. Fighting for Lungmen can unite the people, except those tied up with reunion. But actually living in Lungmen is another matter. Time can't solve everything.
Of course, we have to solve everything ourselves.
Wishful thinking. The infected and uninfected live in different worlds.
It's not wishful thinking, Officer Chen. It's thinking about Misha and the countless other infected who died just like her. It was the gap between those two worlds that killed them. Are we going to let that divide define us? Are we not going to fight to bridge it? I hope you can understand, Officer Chen, why it is that the infected and uninfected of Rhodes Island come together to fight for Lungmen. They're here, Officer Chen.
Prepare for battle.
It's an ambush! The LGD is pushing us in!
Push through to the slums. Even though we haven't heard from Crown Slayer, the slums are our only way out. Take him.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to do the best I can. Me and a few teams have encouraged the herd to gather up here. They won't attack me, so I can fight alongside them.
Fire in the hole! We can't hold out for long. It's those special infected. Look out! You'll bring up the rear? You're not coming back?
Let him speak. He can't do his arts like this. What are you doing? Mephisto. What are you doing? You can't do this. Come back, please. Come back here. You once told me you would do anything I asked you. Sasha! You said you don't want to make decisions for yourself. It's just, if you have your own ideals and your own goals now, I can't blame you for your choices. If that's the way it is, Mephisto, well, that's great. But I am out of options. So let me tell you my last wish. Sasha? What are you talking about? I don't understand.
Don't let them escape. Take out their commanders.
Ah. The road silent swallow. Pull the trigger.
Hit the deck. Watch the crossfire. We got them surrounded. Fall back. Road silent crossbowman. The corridor is ours. Fast. Run.
No. Crossbowmen, I know Frost Nova is on her way, and even though Crown Slayer is missing, her people are out there in the slums somewhere. When Frost Nova gets here, you're under her command. I trust her. Once she arrives, you'll be okay. And with my Origini-Morts, you'll be invisible.
You can't! Fast! That'll rupture your organs!
Doesn't matter. There's no reason not to do it anymore. Retreat. That's an order. And take him with you, but not to Chernobog.
Fast.
You can't do this! I hope you survive, even on your own. Don't die. That's my last wish. Sasha! Sasha! I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get anyone hurt. I wish we had just run away back then. We could have just run away. Sasha, you promised! We promised each other. We swore we would survive together. It's too late for me. I'm too tired. Sasha! Goodbye, Eno. He knocks a bolt into his crossbow and winds it. He takes aim for the last time. Broken strings.
壊滅させればいいんでしょう。各自配置につけ。
His crossbow was always screwed on too tight. Against.
やるぞ。
I should probably read what these do. Next attacks deal physical damage to its target and drags it towards the unit. Auto. Okay. Oh, you get bonus range. Neat. Great throws. Good range. Counterflow. Manual. Attack plus 20%. Attacks 3 times consecutively. Beagle, good old Beagle. Mirror, healer. This is attack range, dual healing. Next heal is increased to 102% of attack and targets one extra ally. Store up to 3 charges. Auto healing. Okay. Gavio. Vitality. Buffs target ally in the next healing, restoring health by 26% of Gavial's attack. Or more if Gavial's health is lower. Up to 4 seconds. Amiya. Good old Amiya. Chimera. The fuck? Attack plus 160%, max health plus 75%, range expands, damage type changes to true damage. After the skill ends, Amiya will automatically be retreated. Oh. Oh damn. F-Eater. Oh, she's a fighter. I've been meaning to try out fighters. Raging Iron Fist. Next attack pushes enemies towards the attack direction moderately, and their movement speed is reduced. By 21% for 4 seconds. Sorry, I don't know why my brain lagged like that. Good old Quora, Shell Defense. Wait, I have not been checking their talent. 40% physical dodge. 30% physical dodge. Attack speed plus 6, 15% chance to increase attack to 150 when attacking. More defense. Immediately restores health of all allies by 150% after deployment. Oh, kind of like the little robot. After deployed, all medic operators attack plus 10% and defense plus 100. Restores 2 extra skill points when attacking an enemy and 8 extra skill points when killing an enemy. You have dodge. I should have probably put you instead of that one. More defense. Boiling Burst. Upon skill activation, attack and defense gradually increase to 60% and attacks slice all enemies in front. What do you mean by that? When skill ends, unit loses 25% health and deals 340 attack as physical damage to all surrounding enemies. Okay. And go to lava. Okay. Alright. Auto charge gains 9 deployment points. Attack and defense plus 11 when there are no allies in the 4 adjacent tiles. Oh. Interesting. But it's 2 enemies. So it's like another fang. A stronger fang, I think. Oh, you're one of the spear throwers. Never mind then. This is weird. No, I did not mean to place that. Well, I'm probably boned. You?
思いっきり暴れるよ
It says here that you can
アーツの
potentially
治療
dodge.
範囲に入れ
You can potentially dodge. Neat.
わかりましたアーツの治療範囲に入れ何すりゃいいんだ
Oh, that's auto.
貫く今助けてやるおらおら何やってんだ貫く
And there's the motherfucker.
アーツの治療範お前に
Where the fuck is my cursor? Okay.
はあ気をつけなきゃ今助けてやる早くしろ
Okay, ouch.
貫く
Yep, figured.
アーツの治療範囲に入れよしクズだ 今助けてやる
Oh, you're out of range of the healer. Freak. I don't think I can pull fast into the...
何やってんだみんな私に続け
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Just restart. Doesn't cost any. Actually, I have a bunch of SP left, so. Oh, there's the turrets.
何やってんだおいチェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる気をつけなきゃ今助けクズだじゃあ行ってくるこっそりこそこそしっかりしろ大丈夫治ります飛ぶでもがいてろよしお薬です
Oh, frick.
行くよ各自配置につけいや行くよ
Guess she can dodge
お前はもう戻れない
on occasion.
しっかりしろ何す
You,
りゃいいんだ
yes, you can reach Beagle.
私が行くんですはあ了解しました何やってんだおバカさんたち僕の相手だよお前はもう戻れないんだよ
Why the fuck did that one just randomly deal a shit ton of damage? Oh. It charges up super one eventually.
しっかりしろ。場所はここがいいかな。各自配置につけ。
I don't have to stop him, do I? Because I'm hoping that I don't.
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？
Excuse me?
治療範囲に入れ。
Oh, that sucked.
エリートオペレーターから教わった切断術
Your
の
thing.
高温気体力学はめちゃむずなんだ
Oh, that's what you mean by all enemies in front of this unit. That's one way to put it. Wait, does Greyfeather fucking dies? Greythroat? He stopped crying. His eyes. It's like he's brain dead. I don't care about him. I'm his Faust. He saved my life. He was a good commander. Faust gave Mephisto to us. It was his last order. We're going to carry it out. Not my business. Get out of the city with us and you have a better shot at survival. Okay, let's go. Where are you taking him? Faust said he doesn't want us to take him back to Chernobog, so... Where can he go? How long were you with Faust? At first, I'd say he was with us. 4 or 5 years ago, Faust couldn't use any tactics and he really couldn't shoot a crossbow. We taught him all that. He studied hard, trained harder, compared notes with the Yetis, sparred with Patriot's boys, and got stronger and stronger. Patriot and Frostnova both taught him. He became our leader, even though we never much called him that. It's what he was. He lucked out. No matter how Mephisto got, Faust never made us do anything. Archers, don't save your high explosive bolts. Won't those bolts be useful against the ALGD? Faust insisted we honor the dead like this. It's not a waste to show respect. Greythroat? If I recall correctly, he was a crossbowman with Mephisto and one of Union's commanders. Oh, so I canonically killed him. Except I didn't. Because he's an asshole. You knew him? Well, he's an asshole to fight against. I don't know. I'm not sure if you say we knew each other. I don't feel like any of these things are useful to say. What are you thinking, Doctor? Are you thinking about all the death we've seen? I can't guess, and I don't want to take it from your mind. Because I think one day you'll tell me yourself. I used to think Rhodes Island fought for the infected. Now I see all the dead at our feet. They're all infected. Yeah. Well, the thing is that infected are people, and people can make choices. We're not responsible for the choices of other people. Why does Rhode Island fight? Now you ask? Blaze! Answer her! Honestly, I ask myself the same question all the time. We see people, infected and uninfected, die every day. We don't, and we shouldn't fight to stop every death. That would be meaningless in the grand scheme of things. Like now, like in this battle in front of us.
It wasn't one crossbow, one art, one explosion, or one wound that causes all the death. What we fight to defeat is the source of all of this. The hatred the uninfected have for the infected, and vice versa, is the reason why they kill each other. We must stir up the soil that nurtures the hate, using our pharmaceuticals and our operations. Ah.
Did Reunion fire that?
That was an Regimian boosted crossbow bolt.
Pretty lousy fireworks. Nerl said, back in Chernobog, the skeleton was pretty strong. She told me her arms nearly broke, and I'll tell you from experience, I wouldn't be able to break them. But back there, I knew his bowstring was as good as snapped, and he didn't have much arts left in his weapon. What happened to you, you little shit?
I think maybe he had no reason to fight anymore.
Hey, Amiya. Would it be possible that he used some sort of arts and survived from the attack?
I'm sorry.
Well, I technically didn't kill him in the mission, so... What are you sorry for? Just pity the kid. Look at him. Can't tell he wasn't a bad guy. It's too late for any of that now.
No, it's not. The tragedies of the past carry on to the present, and we still have a chance to stop the tragedies in the future.
I'll get his crossbow. Did she have an epiphany?
You don't know what she's been through?
She never shared. We're not close.
Her parents were oripathy researchers, doing work for the infected. They died in a clash between the infected and the police. She just thinks her suffering and ours are the same. Greythroat is more sensitive than you give her credit for. She just doesn't express herself.
And how am I supposed to know if she doesn't speak up? Was he your friend? I don't remember what voice I did for that.
I don't know.
Who are you? Should I introduce myself? Nah, you're good. It's dangerous to make friends with the infected.
I don't care if my friends are sick or not.
Oh? You have my condolences.
Why did you ask me that?
Because I worried you were making friends with infected. Call for you, Amiya.
This is Amiya. Gabriel, where are you? Under the slums? There's a passage? How? Black raincoats? And the Yeti squad? Are they forming up with Reunion in the slums?
The worst is yet to come.
ドクター、お疲れ様でした。
Sacrifice.
無理をせず、少し休んでくださいね。
Well, that's all I get. That's all I would get. Elite 160, the legendary Yeti Squadron, an elite anti-Ursus squad of the infected, has appeared in a Chernobog subsidy. Their fighting style is unlike any Reunion forces we've encountered before. Make sure not to underestimate them. Alright then. Can I take my usual guys? Yes I can. Let's roll. "9 a.m. Overcast. 14 hours before the attack on LGD headquarters. Bad guy, 300 meters above District 14 of Chernobog. Mission objective, join forces with Rhodes Island to rescue the reconnaissance team. Assigned assets. Bad guy and its pilot, Rhode Island operator Blaze and her team. 14 individuals, This you stop. And me and the people are nearby. Was it really okay to drop them outside the city? You're gonna go down there by yourself?
Come on, it's a lot better for them to be out there clearing a path and pushing back Union's pursuit forces than to fight here.
Okay, the terrain down there is pretty rough, as far as I can take you.
It's fine.
At least let me put down a rope for you.
When have you ever seen me use a rope?
You're just gonna go for it again, huh?
Go for what?
What are you talking about? Every time we have a mission together, you go off and do crazy stuff while I sit in the cockpit on pins and needles and watch. Get not used to it. Doesn't change the fact that you're way too reckless out there.
That just goes to show what good rapport me and my team have.
Report my ass! Last time you demolished a town, bomb our reservoir, and collapse a mine. Keep the chaos on the ground, please. Don't bring it into my baby.
Fine, I got it. But bad guy? Really? Maybe think a little harder next time you pick a name.
Just fucking jump out of the plane. Chopper, just jump. I think the welcoming committee spotted us. That's where we said goodbye, Blaze.
No problem.
I'll wait for you by the entrance to the ruins. Be quick. The comms.
Hello?
I can hear you. You don't have to yell.
Oh, hi, Rhodes Islanders. I'm with the LGD. I met up with your team by the ruins. Didn't the LGD withdraw already? What are you trying to pull? I'm not like that, Chen lady. Trust me. I can help you.
How should we call you?
Use my code name. Call me Officer Swire.
Isn't Swire just your name? Please, can you take care of this? I'm not good with bureaucrats. Please?
Well, look at me.
Hey, get back here! Don't jump yet!
Didn't you tell me to jump a second ago? You can handle this. I believe in you. Mwah.
Mwah, my ass!
Is she okay?
Yes, it's nothing serious. It's just her body temperature's a little low.
It's always low. I'm fine. I just...
Frostleaf, slow down. Her temperature is even lower than usual. Doctor, pass me a bandage.
There you go. I told you I'm fine. Meteorite got hit a lot harder. It's okay. I'm a scarred. I'm a sarcast. I'm more worried about you.
Jessica, what is Yeti Squad doing?
They're approaching our position, about 500 meters out.
And the debris clearing?
We need about 15 more minutes. The collapsed building has a pretty complicated superstructure and we can't risk blasting there.
Meteorite, get ready to fight. We have to hold this line.
Roger. Do we have a stock of bolts?
Yes, logistics can get them for you.
Amia, are you there? Huh?
Gah.
Did somebody leave their comms open?
This is the Elite Operators channel. I can open it from my end.
That voice.
Oh no, they sent her.
Who is it?
Who the fuck? And why the fuck? They call her Blaze. She can certainly level the whole area and leave everyone pissing themselves. Damn right it's me. That last part's a little off.
Please, let's be serious here. Where are you, Blaze? We need your support.
I'm right above you.
What?
About 200 meters to go and I'll be there.
I can't hit the machine. It's out of range. Flying machines have such equipment.
Make sure they do not come down. Wipe out Red Road Silent Squad before the reinforcements arrive. They cannot be allowed to join forces. Wait.
Stand back. She jumped again.
She jumped again.
We can jump together sometime, Amia, if you want.
I think I'll take a rain check. Where's your team?
I am my team. Also, I left them outside the city. They'll be here in a bit.
I can't hear anything over the wind. Turn off your comms. Everyone, move to support Blaze. Dr. Shapeless, no matter what she says, just nod.
Nod. It dropped something. A person? There's only one, but keep your guard up. I sense heat. She's using some kind of temperature arts. Hello, reunion friends. I don't like fighting other infected, but I heard you hurt some of my Rhodes Island co-workers. And you're still after my body, so gonna have to put a stop to that. Aren't you mouthy? Hey, how you doing, Miss Frosty? I want to see what happens when my hot meets your cold, if you know what I mean. It fell from the sky. Not to call Blaze an it. Frostfang, agile creature controlled by the Yeti Squadron, capable of dealing increased damage frozen arts. Are you gonna do the slow thing? Okay, doesn't look like it. Host? Oh. Hello, Yeti Sniper. I have my own sniper. Okay. I might need to... Yep. Thank you. No, right. My power regular nearly freaked out. I was worried my internet was gonna go. Whew. It's at this point that I would like a third medic, which I think I have, I just didn't bring. Is it just you three? It's just you three left, so I didn't even have to do this. Alright.
Blaze!
I'm fine. They have some moves. You're not freezing, are you?
Thanks to you, we're okay. You're keeping the air warm enough to stop our chills.
Don't mention it. Hey Frosty, why aren't you using lethal arts? So that's why.
Frostnova, she...
Frostnova's the name? Help me. Cover. Sister. Get out of here, Mia. There could be more reunion on the way. Do we have any injured? I can help. So you're retreating. That means I win by default. I'm going to politely suggest that you don't fight anymore, nobody. Please don't call her that. You keep using your arts like that, you're going to die. You're just burning your life into power. Or, you can always come to Rhodes Island. You got ways to extend your life. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity. Do I look like I pity you? You're strong. I respect you. Why are you running away?
Dr. Shapeless, run! Don't look at her!
Reunion forces closing in on our position. You're not leaving. Sister, don't use that now. Not where you're standing. We can't let them escape. Who knows what Rhodes Island might do to our people in Logman? Temperature difference is causing the structure to weaken. Freeze! It's working! The Eugenium we buried has changed the structure of the lower levels. The plates are tilting. Sister, it's too dangerous. Hold on to me. Sister? Blaze, do you hear that? Is that the sound of the structure shattering?
Oh! Buried Originium. Heat absorption. Temperature difference. It's collapsing. Frostnova's arts can actually do that? No! The plate is warping!
Reunion is capable of something like this? Not Reunion, more like the Yeti squad. All I know is the whole district's sinking.
Run! Get to a stable area. The ground here is giving in. Doctor? Doctor, the ground under you, it's splitting.
Uh-oh. Dr. Shapeless, move! Move what?
Doctor!
Amiya, stay where you are. Dr. Shapeless, grab him to that lamppost.
Save the doctor.
The ground is splitting too fast. I can't reach.
Then I'll do it.
No!
What the fuck did you say?
I'm okay.
Doctor!
The builders can't support their own weight anymore. They're all collapsing. Meteorite, take her. Okay, I've got Amiya.
Put me down.
Mia, go. I'll get the doctor. I'm an elite operator. I can do it. Well, looks like we're not quite done. Doctor, I'm going to use airflow and pressure to slow your fall and push away the building beside you. Don't worry, it won't crush you. Just don't panic. I've got you. See you soon. And then he died. Sup? Where's Rosnova? Your commander fell down there too, huh? Yes? Could we not fight Rabbit of Rhodes Island? Could we forge a temporary armistice? Honestly, we never much wanted to fight you. But Mephisto told our sister you killed Alex, and she was very concerned about what you would do next.
Who the fuck is Alex?
Skull Shatterer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did kill Skull Shatterer.
Ow.
Infected really should not fight one another. I'm sorry.
What's to apologize for? It was a battle, wasn't it?
It was.
Let's have a ceasefire. Nasty. What do you say? Who the fuck is Nesty? Huh? Or some profanity. Nesty says he's fine with it. I don't think that's what she said. As long as we're not in battle, there's no reason to kill anyone, right?
Why is it that you want a ceasefire?
Hey, Sandy. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. You ever notice that other sides are led by rabbits? Huh?
I think something in my brain just broke. No, I get it. It's wabbit season.
These are the Yetis of the ice field?
Oh, what do you mean?
Shouldn't they be cold, merciless killers? This isn't right. That's prejudice. Just because I'm like cold doesn't mean I am cold. Listen here, bunny. Who wins the battle? Or where you go? None of that matters to us. All we care about is our sister's life. And you're worried about your friend too, right?
Right. Didn't come here to hurt anyone.
You're definitely not here to hunt reunion for sport, are you?
Of course not.
Well, you know, that's funny. If it weren't for Patriot insisting on unity in the reunion movement, we'd have dealt with Mephisto and his people a long time ago. And that'd be kinda like hunting reunion for sport, huh?
Huh.
Well, let's get digging, shall we?
占いの結果が出たぞ。
I like the Yeti squad. In general, I just like another tutorial so far in harsh environment. Learn about the cold and frozen status effect. I think I know enough about the cold status effect. In order to deal with future threats, we will learn about new enemies in today's training. Frostnova from Ursus and the members of the Yeti squadron that she commands are adept at using various machines or Originium arts to freeze opponents. Look carefully, don't get distracted.
Yes, good. That's right.
The attacks of some members of the Yeti squadron will inflict the Frost status effect. Carefully observe the actions of the enemy. Do you tell me the status effects that you have? As you can see, the attack launched by this enemy just applied the Frost effect. Our operator Hibiscus is affected by the Frost effect and will be in a cold state. Operators in the cold state will have reduced attack speed, and if they are subjected to the Frost effect again during this time, they will be inflicted with an even more serious status. Please continue to observe Hibiscus status changes. Actually, hold up, can I read? I would like to. Does this tell me anything about the Frost status effect? Oh, she's done icicle. As mentioned earlier, if operators with a cold status are subjected again to the Frost effect while this status has not worn off, they will immediately enter the more serious frozen state. Hibiscus has been continually affected by the enemy's Frost effect and is now frozen. So she can't do anything. Maybe she can still do her art? Operators who have been frozen are unable to attack, heal, or activate skills. Furthermore, they will receive additional damage from certain Yeti squadron enemies. The frozen status is extremely dangerous and will greatly reduce the combat capabilities of our operators. Be careful not to let our operators get frozen. Hey, Pony! How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Of course, we do not know about the full extent of the Yeti squadron combat's capabilities, Doctor. You may be required to adapt your strategies in future battles depending on the situation. Now deploy the remaining operators. Everyone, ensure to stay vigilant and work together to defeat these enemies.
Acknowledge.
Where did Cruz run after this time? You know, it is funny that Cruz is legit just straight up not here.
了解しました。これでよし。絶対許しません。ご命令は。
And they do seem to attack slower when they're frost. Pretty
敵
good.
を一人残らず
Well.
倒すことができました。ロドスのみんなはやっぱり最高です。
I would like to say that I've been pretty good, but honestly, I've had a lot of stuff come up. So I'm just taking the time to relax while I can. But other than that, can't really complain all that much. Different perspective. Yeti Squadron, in addition to fielding casters that specialize in ice-based arts, has also released Originium slugs that explode in a shower of rime upon death. Please exercise caution. I don't know what that is, but just in case. Let me see real quick. Okay, sorry about that. So, freezing slugs. Also, it seems like I'm going to have not a lot of melee spaces.
承知した。
Also, why does my Korra not have her thingy?
お友達がたくさん。
Okay, everyone else has their module. Alright. Move out. But we're not familiar with the layout here. I'm worried. What if the infected resist our operations? Relax. I know the area. Just follow my orders. Yes, sir. Sir, bad news. Intelligence reports Reunion is moving with some degree of organization again. Seems they found another commander. And they've re-encrypted their communication channels. We can't intercept them anymore. Could they have joined up with the units in the slums? Impossible. Rhodes Island should already have dealt with the situation there. There's no risk of us getting boxed in. Strange. Ah, Chen, I'm ready to... Transmission. Little miss, would you mind giving me the room? How do you work out? How do you work it out so you're busy every time I have something for you? Is that spy of yours back on the grid? I said give me the room, and give me some fin balls while you're out. I'm not a kid, you know? This is Chen.
We have another reunion element up from the lower levels of the slums. Infected called the Yeti Squad. It seems they have the ability to collapse buildings and destroy infrastructure. Tread carefully.
Understood. Only one. Longman Special Forces are operating in the slums. We are at the moment incapable of stopping them. Exercise caution.
Roger.
Only one. What did you drop out of contact? Oh. I thought that was a Mia for a second. I don't know why. Something is on my mind. It's clear to me now. I'm leaving Longman to you. What? I don't understand. Me? Now? I don't belong here. Only one. I'm gonna take some of Longman's infected. The LGD can't protect them, and the city doesn't care about them. In other words, the city isn't at all what you think it is. 9. You're under orders. I haven't been with the LGD for over 3 years. And actually, it was me giving orders to you. 9. Those special forces you're talking about? I've seen them around. I thought too much of the city. Goodbye, Chen. Oh, right. Don't go snooping around in the sewers. I'm gonna go snoop around in the sewers. Also, was I too loud? You're pretty loud. I think the whole block heard you. And yet I'm still not as loud as you. Hey,
Ah, Chen, get over here.
Hmm?
Have a seat.
Wow, Miss Swire's squatting on a dirty street corner. Not afraid to soil your clothes?
Certainly not. What makes you think I'd worry about a thing like that?
You do look the type.
I was just about to give that stinky sewer rat another call. I may not come here often, but I'm pretty sure those special forces are up to no good.
Have you met Lynn from those slums?
I have. He's a nice old man. Nicer than my grandpa, anyway.
They call him the Rat King. Does he have a lot of tails tangled up?
The men behind the curtain aren't all like such, but he's really a good person. I never thought Yusha would turn out like this. She was such a shy and timid girl, the kind who would always hide behind you.
I don't think she's changed. She just took on responsibility. Maybe the kind she can't handle.
It wouldn't do any good to tell her that. We're between a rock and a hard place here.
Can't say understand what's going on between her and father, but I know she's not so cold-blooded.
So I'm gonna call her.
A report I just got may be of use to us.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna go snoop around in the sewers. Also, a reunion group with special powers has entered the slums. They're able to command other reunion elements. And I'm the only one who knows. Well, now the two of us, I guess.
What are you thinking?
We steer the raincoats into them. Aside from the group left to help the LGD clean up the new type infected, there's also quite a few of those special forces with us in the slums. And the situation is, we don't know their distribution, we have no way to guard against them, and have no idea what they might do. But with Lane Yusha's help, we can guide them into that reunion scene.
Force them out? Show them the whole LGD?
The LGD, sure, but also Rhodes Island.
You trust them so much?
They chase their objectives harder than any group I've seen. Ever seen. They're even more dedicated than the LGD. Who else are we going to trust?
You got stones, I'll give you that.
Ordinary Lungmanites don't know Lin. They don't know your grandfather. And they don't even really know Wei Yin Wu, let alone any chambers of commerce or whatever behind the scenes. They just trust the LGD. None of those players would dare disband the LGD and leave us with a regular old police. Then you add the outsiders, and there's no way they'll want to take over.
They'll fire you, though.
Whoop-de-doo.
And let's wrap up this one last job. Next time, their patrol road goes right into the slums.
You can get Lin on board.
As long as we look after this place, they will work with us.
One more thing.
What's that?
Did you know we have 3 guests? What is it?
Listen up, you stinky rat. I got news for you. As a reunion unit, we can't hold, and we need your team's help.
Impossible. What are you trying to pull?
Have I ever lied to you?
Several occasions, actually. You said we'd go to the same secondary school, and for you to run off to Victoria.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm really, truly sorry about that one.
Nah, forget it. I don't care.
Yusha, your dad has done so much for Lungmen. We don't have to lose this place, and the people here can't lose us either.
Liar. You coming here? You'll come to the slums?
Chen will.
You really are a terrible liar. What business have I with her?
For whatever reason, your dad wasn't able to resolve the conflict between the infected and normal people, but Chen can. Chen and your father will rebuild the slums together. They're working to turn it into a place where all kinds of people can live, to the point that we won't even be able to call it slums anymore. Think about it. Even though most Lungmanites don't live here, they've been coming here a lot in the past few years, haven't they? Soon, we won't need any slums.
What the fuck?
We haven't been able to solve the infected crisis, but I know we can make this a better place. There'll be Lungmen's downtown districts 22 to 29, no longer the slums. The city was built on the city was built on the many, many different kinds of people all coming together to make it what it is today. Longmen can't afford to lose anyone. How boring. You become as boring as Chen. Yushia. Look, I'm not trying to make a soap opera here. Where's the reunion unit? Oh? I won't ask again. Amiya, have you entered the slums? We have a bit of a situation here. Let me fill you in. Different perspective. A bit too different. Oh, that's those things. Well, it's a good thing I have a Lappland. Frick. Is there a way to get all of them? Oh. You're gonna have to tank that, I suppose. Also, why the fuck can I put my range units? Okay, that should work. Yeah, okay. Sure. There he is. Oh, there's a cold at least. Well, if I put you here. Nah. Well, I should probably put you down, because you're pretty secured out there. Oof. Okay, so at least they can still block one there for a second.
I thought there'd be more of
作
them.
戦目標予定通り完遂しました。
Oh, I don't like the power surges that I'm getting. They're freaking me the fuck out. Bells of Liberation. The Ice Cleavers, special group of combatants of the Yeti Squadron, deal with massive damage to frozen operators. Stay calm when fighting them. What in the god damn? Is this map? Sure. We can keep this going. Actually, I might switch you for you.
怪しいやつをチームに入れないように気をつけるのだ。
Bells of Liberation. Oh, no story beat?
味方のみんなを守って。
At least not yet. Yeti Ice Cleaver, special Yeti squad. Oh, I thought guys that were similar to that. Okay. Oh hey, I can actually.
私たちにお任せください。
Oh,
悪くない。
that's an issue. That's fine. That's not so fine. I should have probably just put Lappland where I was originally planning on putting her. Yep. Okay.
落ち込んでる場合じゃない。早く撤退しなきゃ。
All right. Just to get some extra DP. Alright. Okay. And now she can't heal herself. Okay. Okay, so overall, I'm not having good ideas.
あいつらをぶっ殺してやりたい欲望がますます高ぶってきたよ。諸君、君らの顔なんて覚えてられないけど、まあ行こうか。そこも質問させてもらうのだ。私たちにお任せください。準備完了。
Please don't die. Fuck.
れが戦場というものね。さてどうするかな。
Ugh.
了解。ここを死守します。
Damn.
かしこまりました。
Motherfucker does do a lot of damage. Could you unfreeze, please?
どうしたのだ。このテーザー銃の威力見せてやるのだ。オラオラ。
Okay.
And you? No, you can't reach him. Okay. Hmm. You might be able to reach him.
ええ、気を確かに。どうしたのだ。事件なのだ。了解。
Ah, frick.
私たちにお任せください。
What the fuck? Alright, the caster.
はーい、ここが僕のホームだよ。射撃補助モジュール展開っと。用意。
Now he's fucking moving, so
この
can't really
一
do
本の
anything.
ここね。海。冷静に。問題ないわ。
God dang it.
慌てないで。
And now that's an issue.
そうだ。承知しております。
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
終わったことは忘れて、次こそは笑顔で締めくくろう。
Okay.
準備 OK。じゃあ行くよ。各自配置につけ。みんな私に続け。承知しております。冷静に。
Please. Okay. Yeah.
みんな私に続け。そこも質問させてもらうのだ。
Please get your. Never mind. Okay. Well, at least
戦場ではためらわない。
Right now.
承知した
Fuck this guy. And I can't. Okay.
貫く準備完了かしこまりましたラテラーノの栄光を背負って
Are you gonna one shot her? No. Okay, good.
悪くない位置取りだねうむ
Okay, good.
用意
Okay, it's dead. I
こ
can
れ
do
が
this.
戦場というものね
Can do this.
おバカさんた
Okay.
ち僕が相手だよかしこまりましたポートキャリブレーション中よ
Actually, lava might have been better there. Right, so far so good.
何でしょうかラテラーノの栄光を背負って戦います承知した
Oh, now you're moving.
そうだドクター無駄無駄ええ気を確か
Well, shit.
に用意
No. Oh, fuck you then.
現場操作なのだゲームオーバ
Just that one guy left.
ーはいはいわかったのださああと少し
Can I hit him with anyone else? Nope. Okay. Alright. That was trickier than it seemed, but I got it. Impressive. The Black Raincoats are retreating. Run while you can. Thanks. Don't thank us. If you have the strength, you should fight alongside us. And you see him swing down from the fourth floor and raise my head like that? If I didn't freeze his weapon with the originium frost double left in my backpack, I wouldn't be standing here. Very impressive. Just like swordsmen in the gas masks back in Ursus. Even stronger, really. You almost died. What are you so excited about? The masked swordsmen we're talking about were the Ursus Royal Guard. We've only met 5 of them that time. Did you count how many raincoats there are? Now, does that mean we're even more awesome than before? This is not the time for jokes. Our techniques and their equipment mean they must have a city. Even the craftsmen of multiple cities supplying them. There's no way we can beat them back on our own. Don't even think about trying to kill them. I just think I did pretty well. Point is, the situation is way beyond what we can handle. We can't hold out for long. Quiet. Reporting and I'm just gonna do the same voice for all the goons. Sister, these are Frost's people. I recognize them. Frostnova, we received your message and... Why is Mephisto with you? What happened to him? Mephisto has taken some hits to his psyche. Him? Traumatized? Wait, where's Faust? Faust stayed behind to give us and the others a chance to escape. We left him outside the slums. Should have left Mephisto. It's hard to come back from that. Faust was a brave warrior.
First Nova, if we could, I would like to fight alongside the Yetis.
You could. We must get our remaining people out safely. Find a sniping position and await orders. We will need your support in the coming battle. We don't know when the enemy may attack again.
Understood.
Pass our location to all teams. We will guarantee a safe route for the retreat from here. Keep evacuating.
Understood.
Are they like the usual soldiers with a total disregard for collateral damage?
I don't think so. The Ursus were willing to use direct artillery fire on the upper city.
I knew they were brutal, but that brutal?
We saw it with our own eyes. The Raincoat people are very different. They see civilians as targets, since they can't tell the difference between infected and uninfected. They don't know if maybe we're dressing up as civilians. The Ursus just didn't care, but these people don't let a single one slip through.
There's so many fleeing. It's damn near impossible to keep order. Fresnova is in a tough spot.
Sister won't let anyone die, reunion or not. We came to Lungmen to fight. How did we end up saving people? That's funny.
Fighting's pretty much done. You guys didn't show up, we'd all be dead.
Man, that's crazy. Are you really counting on us?
Well, could you not talk like that? I used to think you guys were imposing, but now you seem like a bunch of clowns.
That's usually the case. Also, you got us all wrong. We just don't talk much, so shouldn't be imposing.
Anyway, aren't we supposed to be holding this place with you?
Oh, you're totally right, bro. Let's defend this place together.
Okay, so should be doing a chill dude voice for those guys. What's going on? Nah, dude, we found some locals locked up in here. Mother and a daughter. We're going to use the place as a firing position, but we don't know how to communicate with them. They seem pretty scared of us, bro. Local language. Local language. Local language. She's your child, yes? Such a healthy one. Be not afraid. Do not cry. Your mama is right here. Mama is here. Bitch, I told you not to cry. Ah, bro, the child's smiling. Get her out of here. Local language? You escort her. See her to safety. Ah, they're uninfected, bro. There's so many of our people who need evacuating. We don't have the time. Oh? Oh, right. Who cares whether it's infected or uninfected now, right? I understood. Ma'am, comes this way?
Nayday, how?
Fresnova, sister, wait for us to come back. Don't try to hold on your own. Have some faith in your big sister. Hurry, they're coming. They're deploying some units wearing other uniforms. They might be Lungmen's LGD. Go! The temperature is as low as it will go. Now wait, these are just Yeti squad members. Uniform ones are no match for us, but watch out for the raincoats. Where's Nessie? We need more firepower, bro. When you're suppressing fire. Yes, that's okay. I don't think Sister's body can take much more. She can't keep the temperature down. Oh, we can't break the pavement? No way, bro. If we do that, how will our people and the locals get to the exit? We're sure this is the only way out? Yeah, bro. The other ones have all been destroyed. Also left this one we dug. How much time we have? How much time does Sister have? Ah, boy, must it come down to tormenting her so? They're almost done. I'll go get Sister. Sister, we've just about got this group evacuated. And the fighting? How goes? Ah, we got the LGD completely suppressed. The terrain favors us, and they can't make use of their superior numbers. But you have nothing to hide. Longman's Raincoat Brigade doesn't care about the terrain or the people. They're going to level everything. They're purging their slums. And those uninfected Longmanites we saw? I'm afraid of what they're doing. Sister, stop your arts. We can handle these ones ourselves. Just rest for a bit. Sister! Ah, temperature just cracked the lower limit. She's doing it. The superstructure is weakening. Smash their footing and push them back. Fire! They're falling back. Keep it up. Faster. More. Faster. Right. That's so big, sister. She really did it. Petrova, what's wrong? Why you look so gloomy? Sister?
Young, come here.
No. Come.
I can't. You have to. Sister doesn't have much time left.
敵を殲滅干渉す
Okay. Condensation 1. The Yeti squadron is utilizing infused glacial originium slugs as in their assault upon us. Be careful of these aberrant creatures. Aberrant indeed. Huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Condensation 1.
全員出動全員出動なのだどんな戦いになるかしらね
Are you just gonna open with it? Nope, you're gonna just send the regular ones.
承知しておりますみんな私に続け
Okay. Fucking whoops. Nah, you can be there. Should have been healing both of them, actually. Sure.
承知した行け 貫く
Hmm.
用意熱せよ。みんな私に
Now I'm going to need.
怖くはないわ。外は危ないからね。
Maybe I could have placed this differently. Frick.
抗ってみなよ。そうだ。何を待ってる。ドクター、無駄無駄。亡霊だってお前を救えないさ。問題ないわ。落ち着いて。みんな私に続け。そこも質問させてもらうのだ。
Okay. All right. Condensation 2. Failure to handle the synergy between infused glacial originium slugs and ice cleaver will result in massive losses. Shit. Okay, but I do have a choke point, so I do like my choke points.
遠距離支援は任せて。諸君、君らの顔なんて覚えてられないけど、まあ行こうか。承知しております。貫く。怖くはないわ。みんな私に続け。
Yeah, sure.
オートキャリブレーション中よ。
Global range goes per anyway.
みんな私にこの槍に全てをかけて我が信念を貫く。冷静に。かしこまりました。おバカさんたち、僕が相手だよ。抗ってみなよ。
Well, shit.
警戒は怠らないわよ。
オーケー。
慌てないで。ほら、しっかり。外は危ないからね。この瞬間を待っていたわ。
お
来いよ。ちゃんと直すから。 知した。抗ってみなよ。何を待ってゲームオーバー。
Well,
この一本がここね。用意破壊する。
giant ass shuriken is never not funny.
みんな私に続け。 貫く。
Okay, at least nobody got frozen. The freaking ice climbers
問題ないわ。
still do a shit ton of damage though.
ほら頑張れ。もうちょっとで僕に勝てるかもしれないよ。亡霊だってお前を救えない。
Hey. I did not mean to put that there, but sure.
身の程を知らない高波が堅固な岩礁にぶつかって弾けたようですね。
Okay, mini boss. In times like these, a large number of Yeti squadron troops have launched an offensive against us. An arduous battle looms ahead. Make good use of our operators' very strength and aim to defeat the enemy. Okay. Sure.
Away. I'm hungry. Where's Daddy? Where'd he go? I want my daddy. Daddy will come get me.
Shut the fuck up. Audible gasp. A child. Blaze 4, Mia 1, come in. I'm in the slums, 4th Street, building number 10. There's a child survivor, infected.
Hooey.
Hey,
Who are you? Are you a Langmanite?
no, I'm not gonna hurt you. I don't speak Ursain well. I am not an enemy. Well, wait. People in Longman speak Ursain? I mean, I guess.
What did you say?
Come with me if you want to live. It's dangerous here.
I can't. Uncle said to stay here.
I will take you to find your dad.
You can do that?
I can do that, apparently. And you, hiding behind me. Come out. You're not with them. You're from Rhodes Island? What gave it away? Is it the massive fucking patch on my coat? Child, stay back. Don't come closer. Drop your weapon. Come with your hands up. What? You're not here to save us? Don't you Rhodes Islanders know what's hidden here? We work hard to set up this ambush. If we can't lure them in, we can take them out, they'll kill all of us. You're using children as bait? You deserve to be killed. Think this will end when we're dead? Even if they kill us, they won't let the children go. They won't let anyone go. That's all it took. We'd gladly die to save the kids. They didn't even attack you. Who's killing children? People in the black raincoats? You've seen them. You understand. They're slaughtering everyone. That's no excuse. If I take you in, I'll apply to have you protected. And we're supposed to just trust you? A crossbow of yours is a killing tool. What are you protecting?
Bitch, everyone is using weapons.
For now, I'm protecting your lives.
Save it. We'll deal with you. Then reset our trap. We already got the order from up under retreat. If we die here, we dishonor those comrades who died to save their children.
Child, take over. I'm still alive? What the fuck? Think you'll be better off dead? Operator Blaze? It's not like you dying would solve anything. Better keep on ticking. What about the reunion men and the children? Operator Greythroat, I got you all wrong, and I'm sorry. The children! Took care of the reunion guys. I hid the kids. Just listen to me already. No need, as long as the children are safe. Can you not be obnoxious for like 5 minutes? What'd you get wrong about me? I watched you stand up to fight for infected kids. It was Cella Langnoi. Your Dogman dialect sucks. Hey, that's off the top of my head. But really, I thought you were just some heartless uninfected girl joining Rhodes Island to spy on us or whatever. I got you all wrong. If I were a spy, this is how I'd get you to trust me, as long as you weren't stupid enough to let me bleed out. Wait, you bandaged me? I'm still an elite operator. It's my job. Anyway, you're right. But even if you were a spy, you still did the right thing. So I'll save the spy's life and then pack her off to legal. I could just run. Let's not be stupid here. How are you gonna outrun me? Trust doesn't mean letting your guard down. Trust means knowing what you'll do and what you won't. If you do the right thing, I'll back you up. If you do the wrong thing, I'll correct it or stop it, if I have to. That's trust. Thanks, Greythroat. You trusted me, and you corrected my wrong thoughts with your right actions. And I am sorry. Bitch, what the fuck? But you really need to work on your people skills. They don't want to be difficult. They didn't want to be difficult. That was a show for survival. If you screw up, you still need to go to legal. Whatever. They're getting along better.
I think so. At least Blaze is trying. Leave it to her to drop her prejudices so quickly. Rhodes Island's elite operators have more than just their incredible combat skills. Blaze is also gifted with a gregarious personality and savoir faire, as well as her own opinions. If you want to lead her, if you want her support, you'll have to gain her trust. And first, you have to learn how.
By putting her in the power plant every time.
I fought alongside Blaze for a long time, and I think you can do too, Doctor.
I'm doing okay.
But okay isn't good enough, is it? God
Dang it, Amia.
She puts a carefree front, but Blaze has a complicated personality. Give it time, keep your eyes open, and I know you can do it, Doctor. But you need to put in more work. Like, look where we are now. Our operators follow our orders out of a sense of duty, not trust. Real trust is built on understanding, the kind Blaze is working on with Greythroat. Oh, looks like we've got company. More reunion. Let's give Blaze a little more room to apologize. She still needs to stick her foot in her mouth a few more times.
Ah, she's the foot and mouth type, huh?
Yep. She's a good conversationalist, but not so great at expressing her feelings. What's really going on here is her confronting her deep-seated prejudices more than just an apology to Greythroat. Normal folks' prejudices against the infected aren't a one-way street. We have our own issues with the uninfected. The enemy within is just as much as enemy as the enemy without.
We'll defeat them both.
We will. Listen up! Those reunion guys were scared out of their wits.
Where?
Neither we nor the LGD can put that kind of fear into someone. They were ready to go against everything they stood for. They met something else. But what was it out there that could do that to them? And would we have to fight them too?
Times like these.
やる気全開でよろしく。
Motherfuckers! Ugh.
彼らを観察して感染タイプを特定しよう。きっと実験の役に立つから。
Fuck.
これが戦場というものね。みんなを守るよ。承知しております。私たちにお任せください。いい風が吹いているわ。貫く。
オーケ
気を確かに。悪くない位置取りだね。この瞬間を待ってさせよ。何でしょうか。みんな、私に続け。
Huh.
ポートセレブレーション中よ。オラオラ。この瞬間をとどめよ。君にできるかな。あ？家まで送ろうか。
ー。どうした？剣よ。この月夜を引き裂け。
How much health does that thing have? Okay, that's that.
どうした？
集中。この瞬間を待っていた。貫く。了解。承知しております。みんなを助ける。ええ。こういう香りは好き？ 無情の風よ。この一本が家まで送ろうか。
Oh, that's one. Fucking hate those drones. Leaking indeed.
何でしょうか。
Unless I'm not sure what you mean by leaking.
ちゃんと直すから。
The drone? Yep. That one do be leaking. Leaking. Also, I just realized I have you in the wrong position because
ほら頑張れ。
Lappland can attack your guys.
勝てるかもしれないよ。
お
bandit too.
この1本が最後だからちょい待ち。
ほい。みんな私に続け。
Alright.
え、落ち着いて。
何を待ってゲームオーバー。警戒は怠らないわよ。
Should be last, guys.
貫く。
Okay. Well, if it wasn't for that one goddamn drone.
抗ってみなよ。付き合い。
Okay. Nah, I think I'm good. A trap? Was that attack back there just a feint? If she keeps cutting up my team, the whole unit will be worthless. I have to contact them right away. Why can't I move my fingers? Why am I shivering? I can't let her get me. Exclamation point. Ah! Project Red, don't kill her. Or is it her? Oh, that's Project Red. Yes, definitely. It's her scent. Ugh, fake. She's no wolf. But the scent is real. The scent of a true wolf. The first true wolf. True wolf? You filthy cub. Don't move. How can I? My muscles won't even respond. Can you control me? She tried to use a wolf technique, a bite she learned from wolves. She wants to fight back. I can sever her spine and paralyze her. No need for that. Okay. Wait, you! I know you. I finally found you. Traitor! You traitor! I found a traitor! Bitch, who the fuck are you? Leah's daughter? Lyudmila? Shut up! You have no right to speak my father's name. Ursus destroyed all the lab, and all the scientists. Is that what you think? How dare you? It was you! You're the disgusting traitor who sold out my father with Sergei, who sold out all the scientists. Your hair's the same color as his. What the fuck are you talking about? Why would you... Don't move. Ah! You're wondering why I have no reaction to your accusations. Because you're scum. Scum? And what type of scum should I be? Should I be a coward, out of wealth and luxury? Or should I be cruel and calculating, doing whatever it takes to achieve my goals? The me standing here before you, does it fit your image? I never thought you were a heartless, cold-blooded woman. Did Sergei give you a heartfelt confession before you killed him? What are you... Did you know he was Alex and Misha's father? Ha! Ha! Alex helped me find him. Reunion took in Alex, killed his father, and hunted down his sister. Huh. Project Red, let her move. Okay. What do you want? To give you a chance to kill me. A chance? Do you know what you're saying? You're giving up on life? You want to repent, like Sergei, who sat on top of Chernobog after selling out his colleagues? Oh, you'll regret it. You'll regret everything you ever did.
No regrets, I always say. But actually, there is one massive regret I will share with you today. But I'm afraid it has nothing to do with your father.
I'll kill you. I am going to kill you. Swallow the bitterness of the dead.
Fog?
It's arts.
No, not fog. This is smoke. The nervous system stimulates a smoke-emitting organ in the oral cavity. It's indeed an originium art that relies on this infected organ.
You stand there talking your mouth off. You're beyond saving. Are you so scared you can't even show it? Why did you betray my father? Why did you betray the scientists?
I didn't know there's a woman sounds like that.
To be fair, I can't really make woman noises, so might as well make funny noises. Why?
Tell me why!
Director calls it.
Ludmila, I only barely made it out alive myself.
You expect me to believe your bullshit?
Huh. Your father read you Truth and Justice, didn't he?
Exclamation point.
To give a 5-year-old a book like that. Ilya really had no sense. Ilya. But he loved that book. One summer day, he carried you, and the book, past the window, the bushes orange against the sun. He made you wave to me. You pouted and turned your head.
Enough!
That night he asked me, what if we just sealed up the sarcophagus and never told the Ursus about the machines inside? Would we be able to save more people? Would we be able to prevent the Ursus from using these machines in battle?
Are you saying all of this to confuse me?
Ilya was one of the scientists who came up with a plan to seal the sarcophagus, and his convictions influenced his entire life. You have his fighting spirit, but even there was more to him than that. Lyudmila, you call me a traitor. You want to kill me. You could do that, but when you choose violence, you are doomed to one day meet something stronger than you.
Ha! Ha! Could you be more arrogant? No one, no caster can penetrate my fog. You have no idea where I am.
I do have a pretty badass wolf with me.
You're going to die screaming. I need you to die screaming. For the scientist, for the infected, I have to kill you, you Ursus puppet, you piece of trash.
Do I look like a caster to you, bitch? I am infected, though. You got that right. Come. Monitor? I'm gonna guess monitor.
What? What the fuck was that? How? You're spied.
I guess you can see through the fog, huh?
How? Ah! What are you? What the fuck is that?
I am not a caster. I've never relied on originium arts. Go, monitor.
Best girl. Oh. Ah! What the fuck is that?
Oh, monster. Okay then.
Ah! Don't touch me! Let me go! Let go of me! Why can't I pierce its shell? Ah! Don't touch me! Get away!
Annihilate.
Ah!
The falling object above her.
Oh.
You're too excited. The building's going to collapse. Don't let her get crushed.
No. Just kill me.
What?
You can obviously kill me easily. Don't tell me you're the type to play with your prey. If I can't kill you, what do I have to live for? Just remember, even if I'm dead, I'll still curse you forever.
Are you truly prepared to die? Do you want to die? Genuine question. If I am your traitor, will you feel better after killing me?
No more talking! I'll kill you! I will!
Ilya was my student and my friend. Your father was one of my finest researchers. His dedication and selflessness could have pushed Ursus at least 5 years into the future.
I don't want to hear anymore! Why do you insist on telling me this stuff?
You do want to hear it, because you've always doubted yourself. You never let Sergei explain himself, so I'll do it for him. I don't betray people, not even Sergei. He was indecisive, but not greedy. The Ursus authorities had his newborn son and daughter. He gave up your father's location to save their lives. And now, Alex and Misha are dead. He wasn't able to save anyone, in the end.
If I had gone to save Misha, maybe she and Skullshadower would still be alive. No way! Look how powerful you are. Why didn't you save my father?
Because I couldn't. I couldn't have convinced your father to leave the Institute. Lyudmila, I sent you to Siracusa before I left Chernobog, and yet you went back. You're so like your father. Sometimes willpower trumps time itself. You would always return to Chernobog, just like you would meet me here.
What? So this is all meaningless? Everything my father did? Everything I did? Was for nothing?
No, the researchers died to protect our secret. Ursus, to this day, has no way to analyze the contents of the sarcophagus. They've given up and sealed off the installation. Now there is just a little energy left to harness, powering the core of Chernobog. If I betrayed anyone, it's the Empire of Ursus. Your father's efforts meant something, even if Ursus has long since covered it all up. You can remember. I will remember. But all that you did, what was that for? Ursus purged the entire institute and slaughtered every scrap of compassion in any of their scientists. The real traitor was the Empire itself. Look at you. You've killed Sergei. You've killed a man who couldn't protect his own children. Now you're in Lungmen. If you and your infected friends really manage to take over the city, what will you do to the uninfected? Massacre them all? Enslave them? Exile them to the wilderness and let them to die of exposure? Or cut them all down with Originium, turn them into infected, spread your pain onto them? Or will you peacefully coexist with them? Could you do that, Lyudmila? Could Reunion, as it is now, do that? Is that how you want to build your infected nation? Or is that how you want to fight Ursus? If the latter, then why come to Lungmen? If you seek to terrify your enemies, what can you do to be more terrifying than Ursus? Gulsit. She's confused. She's scared. She wants to run. Monster, return. Is that okay? She can hear me. Crownslayer, your hate as well as that of your movement has been used and abused, toyed with. Think of your father. Remember what Ilya taught you. Think, on whom do you want revenge? The one leading you down this path of terror and assassination? Your leader is not a sane person. Your leader has no heart. A leader true to her ideals would not let someone else die for them, much less let someone commit murder on their behalf. Run. Leave this place. Take a different path. Take a path that can truly change this world, if that's what you want. Her scent is gone. Did you always want to see her? Why not kill her? Should we kill a homeless hyena, even if the home isn't real?
The fuck? Hard question. I genuinely don't understand what the fuck you just said to me.
Project Red, do you think killing me would make her happy?
No. She's in pain.
We are not the law. We cannot judge people. We have the power to kill others, but no power to claim it's right to do so. If she took pleasure in the act of murder, I would have killed her on the spot, without question.
I know. She's not happy. Her breathing is erratic.
She has now become a virus, a unique strain of spreading unease among the infected fanatics of Chernobog. How many years does a person live? How many paths can they take? We spend more time blind to them than we do seeing the truth. But then, seeing the truth and making a choice are two different things. When she awakens from this dream of collective revenge, she will leave Reunion, but even so, Sergei's blood, and that of the people of Chernobog, will always be on her hands. Project Red, when you make a choice, there is no going back.
I understand. I will do my best. I will only kill wolves.
Good girl. Do you remember that scent?
I remember.
What is it like?
Not bad. It's a bloody smell, but not like you were just saying, with the heart and stuff.
How silly. Tallulah is a Draco. How could she be a wolf?
Time to go.
Yes, let's go. The temperature's dropping. We're running out of time. Let's step up our efficiency.
逃れし敵あり油断大敵
Well, damn, cultist is scary. what she want to be? But damn. Snow upon the tundra. The Yeti squadron has placed special originium facilities around the battlefield. Please be prepared to respond accordingly. Originium ice crystal. Tentacle releases a frigid wave that will inflict cold to affected allied units. Oh. Well, shit. Well, let's see what we can do about that. All of the reunion teams I could reach are pulled out. That's a lot of people, bro. That's incredible, like a river. It'll be a river out there in the wilderness. A river of refugees. There's sources and Logmanites out there, infected and ordinary folk alike. No matter what they came with, they're leaving empty-handed. They thought they thought there was a place that would take them. Now they know there's never anywhere they could have gone. This river won't flow forever. That was deep, brah. But he also sounds so sad. He picked that up from Big Daddy. No wonder. Anyone would get sentimental at a time like this. If Big Daddy was here, we would have won the fight and it wouldn't even come to this, huh? It's the luck of the draw. He was thinking about how things could have been. Get ready, brah. I'll go talk it over with the Phantom Crossbowmen. Don't rush me, brah. It's not like I don't know. Hurry up already. Quit screwing around. I'm pretty chunked up too. Are you sure? That's the Yeti squad.
What about Amiya and her people?
Oh, they're already on their way. Amiya said to tell you to take it easy.
She knows better than to tell me that. It's me, Blaze. When do I ever take it easy?
Blaze? Where are you going?
To save lives.
Crossbowman, wait up, bruh.
Yetis, what are you doing?
It's Sister Frostnova. She's growing weak. She can't keep this on for long, bruh. She exhausted her energy pushing back Longman's forces. She may not wake up for a while.
You mean you want us to take her with us? But we aren't going back to Chernobog. Faust didn't want Mephisto to go back.
We're begging you, bruh. We want Sister to be together with Patriot in the end. We know they're not exactly getting along right now, but Their bond is stronger than blood. So please, brah, we beg of you. And what will you do? We'll cover you. If we don't hold them back, the Arknights will catch you in no time. Once you're all far enough away from Lungmen that you're no longer a threat to them, they'll give up the chase. And that means you guys will. Live by the sword, die by the sword. We're okay with dying in battle. Future that Sister Frostnova spoke of is still ways away. We don't need to see it for ourselves. We owe you our lives. Ah, that's nothing, bruh. You're saving Sister. We will do what you ask of us. I swear it. Take these arm guards and put on this protective suit. What for? Our sister's far too cold for you. She's so light. The odds have emptied her body. Easy now. Easy, bruh. Don't wake her. Look at her. Look how softly she sleeps. Goodbye, sister. We'll be waiting for you. Alright then. Let's move on. It's us that's moving on. We'll meet again, Yetis. Not too soon, I hope. We gonna die, bruh? Or some profanity? What are you crying for? Are you a Yeti or not? Are you not crying? What am I crying about? You forget what Sister said? She said not to cry. Right, she said not to cry. More than a decade ago, she said not to cry, so I don't want to see any tears. We don't get to cry, bro, because we haven't won yet. Once we win, once we're free. Once we're free, we'll cry our eyes out. In the wilderness, in the snow, in the stacks of wheat piled high, we'll be bawling our eyes out. Sister was crying as she said it, you know. Well, she was only 9 at the time, and we were just a little older than her. Without her, we would have died in that mine. Did you bring the sauce? Hell yeah, bro. Wait, what? What do you mean? I thought we weren't allowed to bring it. You're not allowed to drink on the march, but if you had it with you, I know. Well, I wanted a drink too. You're not old enough yet, are you, bruh? But I never tried it before, and I don't want to die without ever tasting it. Give him a little. Petrova! Fine, take a swig, bruh, but not too much. We'll need to share. Nazdrovia, brothers. Warm up. Fucking Russian bros. Oh my god, there's a name for those. What are they? Chavs? No, I think those are British. There's the name for like fucking Russian bro dudes that I forgot. To Sister and Big Daddy. To Vosnova and Patriot. You know this infected?
I do, Officer Chen.
But this final battle must be fought.
Do we have a choice?
We may not. Look behind you. They're not even trying to hide themselves anymore.
The black raincoats.
So we have to fight them. This is what we must do. If we don't, we'll fall short. And the business of pushing the special forces into the Yetis becomes pretty unconvincing. Unless you could convince them to surrender.
As long as there's infected behind them, they won't give up.
Amiya, I won't force you to fight.
I'm sorry, Officer Chen, but we will witness it. The LGD fought bravely. No one can deny that. You fought for Lungmen, against the invaders. This is how we will help you against those special forces. And for our sake, we must record every battle for the infected. Every single one.
Amiya,
Officer Chen?
when this battle is over, let's grab a bite together.
But I'm infected.
I don't care. The loudmouth and the tall lady, they won't mind either. This battle is going to cost a lot.
For us, it's a battle. For Lungmen, It's a war. And that's what war is.
But whoever it was who planned all this, they're not here. Say, there's something I have to tell you. But not right now.
Yeah, not right now, Officer Chen. Doctor?
Do you not want to watch? But just like in the ruins of Chernobog.
You're right. I have decided. I need to see it with my own eyes.
Together.
Together.
So we don't call her big sister because she's older than us? Why am I just learning this now? Well, it works for you, bruh. You were 3 years old back then. Pfft. Hey, what's with the attitude? You got drunk off 2 sips? When you cried for food, did I feed you or not? That was then and this is now. You know, it's funny. Suddenly thinking about those Rhode Islanders. Why? You know, the cat with the hot bod? The one who said she wanted to drink with us? Too bad. She looked like she'd be able to hold her liquor. She looked like a real good time. The little rabbit? She can't be old enough yet. What is she, 16? 17? More like 14. She just seems older because she talks fancy. So old as sister was, back then. Let's toast to them one more time. So it is said, so it shall be done. So it shall be done. So it shall be done.
Lungmanites should be more coordinated.
Get out of here. The Yetis can only hold them for a while.
You don't think what they're doing is incredible?
If we die, then they did all for nothing. The Phantom Crossbowmen say we can't go back to Chernobog, so we're going to a new place. You don't care where our new base is?
Wherever it is, I'm going with you.
Heh, you Lungmanites are no different from us. I was hoping they'd treat you better here. Turns out, the same as it was in Ursus.
Infected suffer the same everywhere.
That's not what you said when you first got here.
People change.
Yetis? Are those Yetis? It's the Yetis, right? Definitely. Yetis! Yeti, why are you Yetis like this? Damn it, don't die. I won't let you die. Just hold on. I can save you. I'll get you to safety. Why do you infected want to die here? Special forces stop attacking? No. Looks like they're pulling back. Seems they're giving us the initiative. Are we showing the power of Lungman's law enforcement? Lungman profanity, they underestimated us. Never mind. Listen up, there's a last wave. Don't disappoint the people, or Chancer. We'll show Reunion how powerful Lungman is. The infected won't dare attack our city again. Phantom Crossbowmen, don't let us down. Have to get our sister back to the old man. She's running out of time. She should spend it with him. We don't have much time left ourselves, eh? Ready? Ready. Let's give back our lives. Let's show them what the squad trained by Buldrokas T. Ursa's greatest soldier and led by its coldest nightmare can do. Last the sisters Origini Marts. Frost Originium, ready to lose. Nesty, we're coming. Yetis! That was a terrible final scream. Also, what the fuck is this? Launches 3D shockwave inflicting cold status to ally units for 10 seconds. I kinda hate that. Could you? Okay. Where the fuck is my cursor? Okay.
怖くはないわ。
みんな私に続け。悪くない位置取りだね。
いい風が吹いているわ。
Okay. I only put her in out of panic, but
貫く。
オートキャリブレーション中よ。
かしこまりました。ラテラーナの栄光を背負って戦います。
I don't like the range.
あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。
Frick.
みんな私に続け。
了解。
了解。
冷静に。問題ないわ。落ち着いて。
みんな私に続け。
村を助ける。 あ？家まで送ろうか？ 慌てないで。
準備完了。
We're fine on that for now.
到着。
用意無情の風よ。この瞬間を待つ。この一撃で。
And that's one. Okay.
イエイ！完全勝利！
Neat. And another cinematic. No light without fire. She has never forgotten about that certain place. Hold up, let me drink some water. Ah. Grab a brush and put on a little makeup. Wake up! Nah, fuck it. Wake up! Come, madam. Bring warm water. Dad. Huh? She's alive. Great. She's alive. Thank the ancestors. Adam, move it. Dad? 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 Yes, I'm Dad. Yes, I'm Dad, certainly. He says, not suspiciously at all. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Hold Daddy's hand and don't let go. Dad, I'm so cold. Don't sleep, my daughter. Stay with us. Her body temperature keeps dropping. Mishka, do something. No way to tilt the flow. It's cold. Daddy, I'm cold. Daughter. My daughter, hold on. Daddy, don't ever leave me again. And then he fucking left. 10:48 a.m. Ruins of Chernobog, District 14. Upper superstructure levels. Wake up. I'm awake. You didn't kill me while I was unconscious. Is that confidence or something else? Well, this sort of thing has happened before. Wait, what the fuck are we talking about? In any case, you didn't. Tell me about yourself. This seems like an appropriate situation. It seems I really did reveal something very unpleasant in my stupor. Memories are something you can't lose, even if you want to. Have you explored our surroundings? You couldn't find a way out, could you? Looks like we won't be able to leave this place for a while. My father, as I call him, is named Buldrokas T and was once an officer in the Ursus military. But my real father died a long time ago. As a child, I vaguely remember a man taking a crossbow bolt to protect a woman. The woman took me in her arms and stopped the second volley of bolts with her spine. You witnessed this with your own eyes. I couldn't even comprehend what was happening at the time. These memories just happened to never fade. As for what really happened, it was my grandmother who told me all about it later. When I pressed my grandmother's for the meaning of that vision, she had no more excuses. She told me. They were your real parents, and they died protecting you. Funny thing is, I don't know them at all. I don't have any memories of them in my mind other than that vision. My own parents were just forgotten. It's hard for me to even say I have any feelings for them. So your grandmother raised you, is what I gather from that? Half and half. The other half was the blood of the Ursus infected. What? Ugh. I was born in a mine in a northwest tundra. The mine was small and remote, not part of any city, and there are with no settlements around. Right? There was nothing to see but snow all year round. This mine was hell, built only to spread death and slavery. There are countless such mines in the snowy plains. My birth parents were miners in that hellish pit. My grandmother stayed with me through my early years of learning to speak, but she never told me what crimes my parents committed to be sentenced to mine labor. Later, when I was a little older, I asked around in mines and learned that both of my parents had opposed the Emperor's wartime plans. Their arrest was also an accident. The bottom two lines of the arrest warrant were blank, so a sergeant in charge of the search haphazardly copied the name on the doorplate. Without trial, my parents lost their names and moved from their warm little town to the cold Northland to serve a centuries-long sentence. Of course, no one would even live to see that, let alone ever leave alive. My grandmother was sentenced to the mines together as harborer of criminals and moved with them. In fact, all the miners there had very similar experiences. Naturally, both of my parents contracted oropathy down there. All the miners did. Now, even if you escaped the mine, no one would believe a word you said. You're just an infected person. The most horrible, vicious, and extreme of the oropathy patients. However, the overseer of the mine, a certain Ursus military garrison, believed that the natural death rate of the infected was still too slow. They drew straws to decide the fates of the oropathy sufferers, killing them for fun and sport. Maybe it was the miners that drove them crazy, rather than the snow. Maybe the infected didn't count as human in their eyes. When I was 5, my parents drew the back lot. When I was 10, my grandmother drew the back lot. When I was 11, I drew the black lot myself, but it didn't matter. They didn't care about the lottery anymore. They just want to abandon the whole mine. By that time, all the adult infected in the mines had died out, and the Emperor's new policies had left the mines starved of people. Under orders, the Ursus overseers prepared to go ahead and execute the last of the infected. A few sick children. Afterwards, they would collapse the mines to serve as mass graves for the infected, to cover up their sins. I learned later, in my travels, that they do this all the time. I was sad. I was in pain. I've broken a lot of ore. I lived with other kids in the mines. We loved each other. And we were all going to die for nothing. Strong feelings hatched in my chest. Deaths of both my parents and my grandmother played vividly in my mind. When the execution started, my arts erupted from within me, killing the 4 soldiers carrying out the execution. Of course, I didn't have the power to turn things around. The children were mere cattle to the overseers, who, as soldiers, carried sharp blades and wore solid armor. We were like bugs who just managed to sting them. The cries of my siblings reached my ears just as they knocked me to the ground. The final wave of slaughter was about to begin. A guerrilla band arrived. That was Bordrokas T's team. All the Ursus soldiers guarding the infected in the northern tundra have dreams, and this squad is their worst nightmare. You seem proud of them. If I could be, I would be. They killed every last executioner right before us, and the infected children in the mine escaped. It's just the blood of my less fortunate companions and that of the dead soldiers flowed together and crystallized into ice on the inhumanely white ground. And I realized something in that moment. These Ursus soldiers were just following orders. At first, they shed the same blood as us. Words and stories and fabricated animosity planted the root of cruelty and indifference in their bodies. It was Ursus that turned them into this. Please, do me a favor. In the left pocket of my jacket, there are some candies. Take one. You can also take one for yourself, if you want to try it. Take 2 candies. Oh? Looks like you get a taste for snacks after all. Just a warning. Sugar may be completely different from anything you've ever had before. But life is short. You should try something new, right? Well then what? Then give me the antidote for the candy that you gave me. I mean, please put the candy in my mouth. Carefully, not to touch my skin. Like this? From my fingertips to my neck, I am paralyzed. I can only move from the neck up. But I can still freeze you instantly with even the slightest movement of my tongue. So don't worry, if you offend me, you'll be dead soon enough. Thank you. Ah yes, the illusion of choice. It tastes extremely spicy. You got some milk? The look on your face. Sorry, couldn't resist teasing you a bit. I've made that joke so many times that no one falls for it anymore. And now, at last, I saw a chance. Sorry, I just couldn't help myself. Why do you eat this stuff? It's spicy as fuck! Because I'm cold. I told you to be careful, because even if you touch just the tiniest bit of my skin, you'll get severe frostbite.
If you had touched me before, I would have been able to tell by your reaction. You didn't. You didn't try to kill me.
Well, this phenomenon is beyond the accounts of extant academic sources.
My cold goes even beyond winter itself. The heat from the outside world cannot penetrate the bitter cold that surrounds my body. I love hot drinks because I can feel the warmth of the drink as the hot stream slides down my esophagus and into my stomach. Sadly, my insides get burned by hot drinks. The only pleasure I have left is this mix of alcohol and stimulating spices, with a little candy, if you can call it that. This warm feeling, even if it's only a brief illusion, brings me a bit of comfort. Sorry for teasing you earlier.
That's cool. So you just said it was cold because...
Oripathy created this horrible body of mine. At that moment, however, Buldroka's tea held my ice-cold body that had never known warmth close to his chest. He didn't care at all that I'd frozen his unarmored arms to the point of partial necrosis. I'm not sure if it was the emotions he was feeling at the time that infected me or not, but I stayed awake and survived in the end.
So Buldroka's tea became your father.
He's my whole family. As a young child, he was all I had. Like I said, I don't remember much about my birth father. Subconsciously, I did indeed thought of the huge beast as my real family. Hard to say. It's just that, despite his appearance, he's sentimental and stubborn places. And isn't it funny that so much a man used to be a killing machine for Ursus? Such a man. It's not funny, is it? I can't laugh either. He was once a war hero of Ursus, retired to a certain city-state in his old age.
As a soldier of Ursus, but fighting for the infected?
If you don't take Ursus at their word, you'll see that he's good in company. He's in good company. Although there is only one that the infected call Patriot. His wife died young, and he is survived by his son. By the way, he's a Sarkas, from the most vicious Sarkas clan, that is. Still, his son became a scholar, a Wendigo scholar, perhaps the first in the history of Ursus. Buldroka's tea contracted Oripathy during his last battle. His men helped him bide his illness, and he had even hidden everything from his own son. He didn't want to drag his son down with him, only to die in some dark corner of the world with the disease. However, during the Great Rebellion, his son was campaigning for the rights of the infected. Long out of touch with his father, the son still sees him as an Ursus puppet. And he was. They commanded him to keep order in his own ranks at all costs. He allowed the soldiers to use their weapons. Conflict erupted, and corpses piled in the snowdrifts. That's who he was. Then he saw his son on the street, his body by then completely cold. I wonder if he thought of his son when he hugged me. His son fought for the infected in his own way. Buldroka's tea believed he had killed his own son. His team left with him. Since then, the Northwest Tundra had a guerrilla force that struck fear in the hearts of Ursus, who dared to abuse the infected. The old beast never said a word of any of this to me. He probably does think of me as his daughter, but I also want him to tell me this stuff, in his own words, to me. I learned it all from his men, but Buldroka's tea himself won't speak to anyone. That monster of a stubborn old man with a fragile and porous heart. His team had passed through four mines before saving us children. The kids in those 4 camps weren't as lucky as us. They found their bodies buried in the collapsed mines, and the company of soldiers that carried out the executions were nowhere to be found. What did he find in me? Affection? Redemption? Or a little psychological comfort? I'm not sure.
Was coughing and internal bleeding also a symptom of your infection? Probably. Maybe. Probably just the results of me overusing my arts. It got pretty intense today. This sort of thing has only happened once before. Unconsciousness, general paralysis, and the inability to move around even when unconscious have all happened. I know my own body. You can't use your arts again. Oh, are you going to fight for me now? Road Cylinder. What do I call you? You can call me what the road silent operators do. Doctor. Doctor. I admit that you road Silencers can fight, but I still don't trust you. Not to mention the fact that you're supposed to be a pharmaceutical company. Road Silent kinda does a lot of things, I'm finding out. What happens outside of combat is none of my business. I watch you fight in Chernobog. You have a strong stance. Something I confirmed with my own eyes, but couldn't judge your character. I heard that Alex died at your hands. It makes me doubt your path. Now, I can't let you leave Chernobog and cause more harm to Reunion's infected. But you're willing to listen to so much of my crap. I'm going to assume you're not exactly as the other infected describe. They're just scared. Who wouldn't be afraid of the one who brings death? Dr. Sheepless, are you scared? Right now? No. Interesting. You're not scared. I guess those who do not fear death have little love left for the world. Question I think about all the time. Am I afraid of death? I've heard that the Ursus garrisons call me the Yeti Princess, the Wintry Death. The truth is, we're just a few ragtag squads wandering the tundra, barely scraping by. My arts were powerful. I proved as much to my enemies and teammates alike. Of course, my body, as you can see, it's only that of a neuropathy sufferer. I felt special, not because of my illness, but because of the feelings my frost instilled in me. I saw my ability as a blessing, but Bulldog T, the grumpy old fart, treated it like a curse. I couldn't feel the cold as we waded through the deep mud in the swamp, icy water soaking my legs. The old man wouldn't let me go in battle, even as his soldiers took heavy casualties. He lit his oil lamp and sat quietly at the table by himself. I think he was crying, but I couldn't be sure and didn't know if I should comfort him. In my 5th year, I summoned a cold stream for the first time in the face of the enemy. One soldier was frozen into a block of ice. Another accidentally fell on the block, and they both shattered to pieces. I joined the fight. The soldiers looked at me in awe. My brothers and sisters were proud of me. Another infected said, "That's our big sister. She saved all our lives." Did my arts actually save anyone? The children from the mine carried the originium crystals I had made, and we became the Yeti Squad. Those crystals radiate my cold, and we bring frost and vengeance to the enemies of the infected. That's really just cold. The cold of winter that won't birth new life. Even so, I feel very lucky, for my brothers and sisters could survive. We could live in this world. Have you ever wanted to coexist with ordinary people? Ordinary people? What do you mean by ordinary people? The unarmed but cold-eyed citizens of Chernobog who watch the infected being put to death? Or the Ursus conscripts in the mines who take pleasure in shooting us? Every time I think of the faces of those overseers, I grit my teeth and fantasize about slitting their throats and drinking their blood. But I don't hate the Ursus. As our guerrillas trudged through the snow, retreated from the valley, and were even chased by the Ursus army, it was the Ursus who would put a few cups of bread brew in their windows. The Ursus have never been cold-blooded creatures.
The only enemy I have is the Empire of Ursus that has tormented the infected so. I don't think the ordinary people as the enemy. Ursus, who are taught to hate the infected, are just ordinary people until they are blinded by that hate. It's only because enemies kill each other that we fought as we have. That's all. I am an infected person, yes, but before that, I was a normal person. What about what Reunion is doing now? My main conflict with Bulldruggus T is in his work to protect the infected community. Reunion, first name, that infected can rely on. No matter where Reunion goes, no matter what it does, we cannot abandon it. To lose Reunion is to lose infected conviction. Fight for conviction. That's what the old man says. That's what the old man believes. Why do you keep pausing like that? Because that's how he talks now. I was just preserving his cadence. Dr. Sheepless, do you know why Rhodes Island is a nameless pharmaceutical company? It's literally called Rhodes Island. Because you can't take a stand on the world stage. As soon as you take that step, you become what Reunion is now. You will go down this road. But will we really? I don't think so. After a dozen years of rolling around in the tundra, an infected woman reached out to us. She said, "Come with me, and let us break all chains." Imagine it. We met in the ruins of an old city that had become a battlefield. She was alone, carrying nothing but her rooster and a book of ledgers, or roster. Even the things she said I found impractical to the point of ridiculousness. But she said to us, "Come with me." She fought with us, and her strength and ideals. She became our friend. Together we left the snowy plains and headed for the cities of Ursus. Whether it was the words she spat out after pausing to think, or the swing of her greatsword as she dashed alongside me, her power was real and plenty impressive. When the wounded needed treatment, she was there. When discussing strategy and philosophy with the infected, she was there. And when fighting against the Ursus death squads, she was also there. We even get to dine with some regular people. She didn't care. There was nothing in her eyes but the purest authenticity. Our team grew, and so did our friendships. The people brought in were good at fighting, and they were good people. At the time, I considered her my friend. She quietly helped me make these candies, even though she was terrible at it, and they tasted worse. She made a funny face as she ate them, and she forced a smile at me. It was really something. She worked so hard to put on a brave face. It made me laugh. Everything is different now. Chernobyl was destroyed by a catastrophe, as you can well see. All the normal people here died, or became newly infected. Their eyes were dead, no desire to live anymore whatsoever. If this is what she wanted, then we never should have followed her. And in case you didn't know, here's a secret. She's planning to take over Lungmen. She says it won't be like Chernobyl, and that the infected will get their own city instead of a giant ruin like this place. Would you trust someone like that? If she's acting, then she's the greatest actress the world has ever seen. But there's a thought stuck in my head. What are my chances of winning if I went up against her? Once we part ways, once I find out she's been lying to the infected, or that she's been plotting against them, I will fight her. She must know the price of betrayal. My countless deadly battles with Ursus have cleansed my mind and honed my skills. I say with the utmost conviction, even if I cannot defeat her, I can let death take her from the world along with me. The stubborn old man wouldn't agree with me. He's fought too long, and his old age is driving him down a path that leads only to sacrifice. You don't agree with your father's ways? He's strong against his enemies, and he's loyal to his friends, but when he needs to stand up for them, he will face the reality that his friends make him weak. The old man who has believed in people all his life, the old curmudgeon, never thinks about what to do after being betrayed. Maybe he's already taken that bitter pill. He bore the pain of betrayal over and over again his whole life, and he said nothing. Whether it's an infected who heard about reunion and decided to join up, or an infected who feels they can get away with anything. Reunion is factionalizing, and our leaders are doing nothing to stop it. I will definitely go back to Chernobog after the Lungmen business is over. This time, I must face her. Because I am not long for this world. I promised my brothers I'd find a home for everyone. Before I fall, I have to make good on my promise. Why are you telling me this? Because the look in your eyes tells me that you're not just another executioner. What? It's best to doubt yourself. It's the only way you won't go through life fanatically convinced of something. Do you hear voices outside? It sounds like they're digging above us. And my body is... Well, I can move my fingers already. Thank you. Thanks for helping me pass the time. Dr. Shapeless, I'd like to make a bet with you. If your people dig us out first, I will kill all of you in the blink of an eye. If my brothers and sisters break through first, your life ends here. Wanna bet? But what if they're together? Frost upon the tundra. The Onero's drones controlled by the Yeti squad, are capable of inflicting arts damage in an area upon our operators, as well as inflicting cold status. Please prioritize taking them down. I hate those drones. Also, Frost Nova's backstory. That was a lot. That's all I'm going to say. Frost upon the tundra. Alright, because of the range. Also, what the fuck? Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. So basically I don't get to play range operators. No, wait. No, never mind, I don't. Yeah.
これが戦場というものね。
Well,
オートキャリブレーション中よ。集中。
see you.
かしこまりました。外は危ないからね。
please.
警戒は怠らないわね。
You're not gonna be enough to kill them, are you? Nope. Okay.
貫く。さあ、あと少し。
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
了解。
みんな、私に続け。
どうした剣よ、この月夜を引き裂け。
そうだ。みんな、私に続け。
用意。断絶。この一本家まで送ろうか。行って。何を待ってる。
Fuck you.
何を待ってる。亡霊だってお前を救えないさ。
抗ってみなよ。
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Well,
最
this is gonna be a pain in the ass.
あいつらをぶっ殺してやりたい欲望がますます高ぶってきたよ。
Okay. I do have an idea though.
怪しいやつをチームに入れないように気をつけるのだ。
I'm not really using my tanks on this.
Hi, hi. 来たよ。
I'll keep well. Kinda need a lot of firepower in this. Alright, let's try this out.
行ってくる。援護よろしくな。
私たちにお任せください。
承知しております。
みんな、私に続け。
これが戦場というものね。
I do wonder. If I put you in between two of these crystals.
Okay.
貫く。
射撃補助モジュール展開っと。何でしょうか。 集中。
貫く。悪くない位置取りだね。
Sure.
私を捕まえる？寝言は寝てから言ってよね。
どうした剣よ、この月夜を引き裂け。
Wait, who died? Oh, right.
貫く。了解。
この一本がさ、家まで送ろうか？
Okay.
そこも質問させてもらうのだ。ちゃんと直すから。
Right. I thought spraying them out would help.
もうちょっとで僕に勝てるかもしれない。
It's kind of helping, but not as much as I would have liked.
慌てないで。この一本がさ、ここね。
準備完了。
怖くはないわ。
断絶。
Come on. Okay, thank you. Umbrella? Oh, there's another one. Okay, but I should still have this. Still, that's a pain in the ass. The Yetis. I feel so bad for them to all die in Lappland like that. One less hope. One less legend for the infected. Move it. The LGD are on their way. I know. There's something not quite right about your eyes. To be honest, I always thought you were a spy for Longman. How about now? No one will believe it anyway. Real spy would kill you to keep quiet. I'm worried about you killing me. I'm not worried about you killing me. Look at the state of Longman. Even if you were a Longmanite, you can't go back. You'd have an even worse time than we did. So I'm not. I'm not really anything anymore. What are you doing? Whoa, is that a flower? Ooh, is this your arts? It's pretty. Someone has to leave a token of respect. Such dilly-dallying, such a waste of time. I think it was well done. I can give top marks for wiping out the entire reunion movement in the city of Langmen in a single day. Wei Yin-Wu is impressive. Daihe, have you heard that rumor? You speak of Wei Yin-Wu's history? Delve not into such things. Forgive me, but how do the skills of the Black Cloaks compare to those of the Imperial Guard? You overestimate them. They do indeed have some exceptional skill. Look out! You bastards! Infected? Wire?
You don't really want to kill me, do you? You can use arts. I've always heard that men who use wires as weapons. Oh, you're saying wire, not swire. Okay. Are all, literally all, psychopaths. Indeed, they do say that. Infected or not, infected, do not interfere with our official business. Take care that I lump you with the others. Not much to be done about unidentified armed units getting killed on the battlefield, is there? We can likewise testify that you are acting in coordination with Reunion. You don't have the authority to investigate my partner. We are well aware that a vessel belonging to an infected countermeasure specialist is docked in a Lungmen berth, Superintendent Chen. This is the only reason Miss Blaze has not yet come to harm. Then how much more do you need to see? How much more must you test the people of this city with their very lives? Speak with respect. We are assessing Lungmen's risk control capabilities due to the importance with which we regard you. Then forgive me, I'll rephrase. Are you enjoying this farce? Pfft. Stand down, Blaze. We do not serve these fine, upstanding individuals, and they're not with their raincoats either. Apologies, Miss Blaze. I hope I did not cause you any displeasure. You are very polite, but your tone pisses me off. You have an ear for young speech. You inherited much from your father. Alas, now you are but an infected. Your path is rough and short. You? Come. Goodbye then, Miss Blaze, Superintendent Chen. Wait, what did you say about my dad? Stop. Blaze. Remember the mission. Right. Officer Chen.
We found no trace of the enemy, Commander.
Which?
We only know of Mephisto.
Let Rhodes Island handle the rest.
No need to rush into it. This campaign is all but over.
But he has to pay for the atrocities he committed.
Then we'll leave it to you. Let's part ways for now. I have one more thing I need to see with my own eyes.
Wait a minute, LGD lady.
What is it?
Thanks for that. Back there? That's all.
Sure, you too.
Why did you have to pick that moment to act, Blaze? You're not the type to make mistakes at a time like this. For one thing, I was really mad. For another, I could tell that LGD Lady Chen was getting mad too. We also can't tell which of the two sides has the right to speak. So I picked the one I like. Sorry, it won't happen again. No, Blaze, it's my turn to say it won't happen again. But I can't say that. I can't promise that. The Yetis. Silly wabbit. Hey, don't pat my head. I need to get taller. At least don't pat it too long. I know.
How do you feel? Can I help you? Oh.
I was in the neighborhood. Your emotional state is fluctuating. It seems you had deeper interactions with this reunion unit in the Chernobog ruins. As far as I can tell, the captain of this unit did not participate in the battle.
Then that means
Lungmen won't keep chasing this infected, but Rhodes Island has to do more. Lungmen won't interfere with what happens next, and you can choose not to participate. But you will participate, whether the infected is codenamed Mephisto or Frost Nova.
where are you going?
I have my work cut out for me. Oh, and Dr. Shapeless. Don't look at me like that.
A message Rhodes Island needs trust.
But you and I don't need trust. You need the trust of Rhodes Island's operators, not me. I know you too well to trust you. Just like you never trusted me in the old days.
But it's not the old days. Can we move on?
Right. I misspoke. Forget it. Be careful in the next operation. Only the most dangerous of commanders would train such a squad of infected who would fight to the death without flinching. Of course, it's up to you if you want to see it through to the end. And to conserve your energy, we may not have time to rest.
Battle for Longman's over, though.
It is not that simple. At least, that's what I think. Dr. Shipless, from now on, it's up to you to decide if you will shoulder the burden of responsibility for Roots Island. Whether or not to be the one worthy of the trust of our Roots Island operator.
Ah, Frostnova, ma'am, you're awake. Take it easy. Let me help you. I'm fine. I'm not so fragile. Where are you going? You can't go back.
Then, my brothers and sisters.
You can't go back. It was for your sake that they...
Don't insult my squad.
Ah. They did...
Look out for me. But it was for the infected that they gave their lives so bravely. They fought their last battle so that more of their people could live, not for the sake of any one person.
Frostnova, ma'am.
Enough with the ma'am. You're calling me that because I look weak to you.
Sorry. I'm sorry about that. It's just that put you in our care like this.
And now they're gone, and I never get to keep my promise to them. I don't even have a chance to make amends.
Frostnova.
The one slumped at the wall there. Mephisto. He's still unconscious?
We don't know. It's been like that the whole time. He says nothing, does nothing.
Take him back. It's enough.
Understood. Whew. I thought you'd...
I'd what?
I thought you'd kill him.
There's no need for that anymore. I think I know what happened outside the slums. That disheartened look in his eyes.
Oh?
And, from time to time, I recall that day, 3 or 4 years ago, when he tried his very hardest to sing.
He can sing, but Foss said his throat.
He really tried. Just like all of us infected, though we will all someday succumb to oripathy. We'll still try our very hardest to live. Let the rest of his life continue to punish him. Tell me, Phantom Crossbowman, was Rhodes Island involved in that fight?
Do you mean... No, as far as I know, they didn't fight the Yetis.
So childish.
Are you sure you want to stay? They may not come after us, Frostnova. You don't have to die here.
I met a few people in the ruins. I want to see them again. I promised them, actually. And I know they're coming.
Frostnova.
Go on, brother. Reunion lost this battle, and just maybe, Reunion did wrong. But you haven't. You still have a choice. You can do better. Go on, and don't look back.
一人でも逃せば作戦は成功とは言えない。
Okay.
いいね。次も頑張ろうね。
Nostalgia. Enemy ice cleavers have been spotted in conjunctions with Onero's drones. This will surely be a very difficult battle. Please plan carefully to deal with various stats abnormalities and enemy attacks.
Well, shit.
I kinda wanna stop. It feels weird because I kinda wanna keep going, but I also kinda wanna stop because I'm kinda tired, but I also wanna keep going, so...
I've been streaming for a while anyway. I think I'm gonna stop there. Sorry about that. Okay. Whew. Let me just rest for a second. That was kind of a lot. Not gameplay wise, but a lot of cinematics. A lot to take in. Also, it's a Thursday, and I do work tomorrow, so I'd like to chill before that. So usually I would stream on Saturday, and I would like to stream on Saturday, but more shit keeps piling up on me, and I'm not sure if I can. And I know I'm not gonna be able to on Sunday. I will do my best to stream on Saturday, but this moment I can't really promise anything. Also, I'm seriously considering just not doing Darkest Dungeon on stream. Just playing it off on my own. I'm not sure why, but I'm just thinking that, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna end up playing on Saturday if I do stream on Saturday. I don't know, everything's kind of up in the air at this point. I'm gonna do my best to stick to my schedule, but it feels like out of my hands at this point. But anyway, I'm just gonna stop rambling. That's gonna be it for me for today. Thank you to everyone who stopped by, and have a good one.